What's going on, guys? Jordan side here. So I'm gonna have a very profound conversation with myself and with you guys. I was at the gym the other day, and I had a conversation with a gym buddy, and he's like, "Dude, you're not following up on your promises in your vlog." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Dude, first and foremost, you're not documenting yourself. Second, who the fuck are you giving advices? Like, why should I listen to you instead of somebody else? Like, I'm not somebody else. Instead of like all the big gurus out there." I'm like, well, you're absolutely right. Why should you? You know what I mean? He's like, well, that's the thing. You know, I don't want your advices. What I want to see is I want to see you through the grind. I want to see you. You know, if you learn information, I want to see you apply that information. I want to see what what the fuck's gonna happen to you, right? And this is what you promised me in the beginning. You told me that you would document yourself for the entire year, and you've done that in your first 2 vlogs. But the following 3 weeks, you haven't done that. So first and foremost, I apologize for that, and he's absolutely right, because the thing is actually, my thing is not to give advices. I don't want to be that guy. I hate being that guy who's giving advices. I don't know, just that feeling I just freaking hate it. But the thing is actually, whatever I'm using for myself to get better, that I like to share. You know, if I use something for myself and I got a specific result, I will share that with you guys, and I want you guys to see it, so you can believe it, because I mean, seeing is believing, right? So this is exactly what I'm gonna be doing in my next vlog. So I'm gonna stop fucking giving like advices. I hate that. I freaking hate that. I can't believe it. Like, I did that on, you know, consciously, but you know, unconsciously, kind of like, you know, I kind of derailed from my first purpose, which was to document myself. So now I really want to get focused on specifically documenting my actions. You know, specifically what I'm doing, and sharing that with you guys. So one other thing, actually, I kind of like, I want to share that with you guys, is I don't want to be one of those freaking big gurus who are unreachable. A lot of these guys are. I mean, they're unreal to average normal human beings. A normal person will look at them and like, fuck, I can never do what you do, and they're right, because you know, it takes a lot of fucking, you know, it's not everybody. You know, there's specific guys out there. I'm not gonna, you know, mention names, but they're freaking, you know, they're freaks, and I mean, it's good to look at them as like superheroes and then get inspired, but you can never beat them, right? But the thing is, actually, what I want to do with myself is, I'm just an average normal guy who's obsessed with fitness, who's obsessed with personal development, who's obsessed with improving myself in every element of life, either it's financial, emotional, intellectual, and you know, physical. And I want to document that, and I just want to share that with average normal people. My type of people are not like, you know, if you're 18 and over, that's cool, because I mean, you know, my message might not resonate with you. I'm not talking to you because you have a specific amount of growth to go through. But I'm talking to all the people who are, you know, 25 and over, between 25 and 40, even 45, who believe that they can't achieve, you know, the apex of their physical potential, right? My thing is to actually show these people what I'm doing on myself at age 31, and all the advantages that come with sculpting my body, right? I believe in that, actually, if you can sculpt your body to its, you know, to the optimum level, there's a lot of things that will change in your life. You know, if we put the confidence away, you will have a better relationship with your wife or your girlfriend. You will have better relationships with your friends. You will have healthy habits. You'll have more energy to focus. I mean, not just to focus longer, but to focus better. You'll have the zest to do more in life, the zest to contribute more, and you'll just be a better human being. That's what I personally believe, and this is exactly what I want to achieve with my 1 year transformation. So it's pretty much it about this video. Actually, I'm gonna have a workout right after this video. I'm gonna show you the workout, and it's a special workout, because I mean, I try to change a few things in my workout now, because I mean, I have shoulder impingement. My shoulders are not like the best. They're not in the best shape. I've done too much excessive pressing being young and not you know, not being careful. So now I'm paying the price. So technically, I want to get really strong on my overheads. So I'm incorporating specific kind of, you know, exercises that won't abuse you know, the shoulder impingement that I have, the shoulder pain that I have. So actually, I'm gonna have healthy shoulders, but at the same time, I'm gonna get stronger and gain more mass. So here it is.
Alright guys, so here I'm doing power cleans. I started my workout with power cleans, so the whole goal is to get under the bar as fast as I can with keeping my technique right and increasing speed. My whole goal is speed, is getting under the bar as fast as I can. This is 195 right here. You guys will see my knees will budge a little bit, so my technique is not on point. I can catch the bar a little lower, but I'm not doing it. Here it was a much better, but you know, I can do a bit better. The next exercise is actually specifically designed to increase my strength in shoulders. The reason why I have shoulder injury, shoulder impingement. So I start the bar from 90 degrees and I just push it up as if I'm like pushing on the ground with my feet planted on the ground. You can really feel in your lower back, the whole contraction in your entire back, from your lower back to your upper back. Here I'm doing strict presses. This is about 95 pounds, not heavy, but I'm just trying to do more volume. I'm not a really strong guy when it comes to upper head pressing because of my injuries, so I'm just trying to, you know, do 5x5 and trying to concentrate on the movement, on the quality of the movement. Right, so I do my push presses behind the neck. The reason why, because I can catch on my traps. It's much safer for me. It doesn't hurt my shoulder. 165 times 5, 5 times 5. It was a good set. The other exercise that I implement, it's I call it the medicine ball overhead throw. So I mean, what it is actually, you catch the ball. As soon as you catch the ball, you throw it up in the air vertically. This really works on the explosiveness of my shoulders. So on the jerk, on the snatch, it's going to allow me to be explosive on my shoulders, right? The next exercise, one of the best exercises I've ever done, is actually the sledge overhead press. As you guys can see, my stance is as if I'm going to jerk, and I'm just pressing it as fast as explosively as I can. So that's the whole game. This is the first time I was doing this exercise. It was pretty awkward, but I loved it. I really loved it because it doesn't really hurt your shoulder. I didn't feel any pain, and I had a serious pump after that.